RusAme reader, Song, and today I will be reading to you from One Way Out by Alien Limeade. Now, on to Chapter 20, Family Reunions and a Lot of Questions. America's point of view. There's no way in hell. This can't be real. This can't be happening. I run towards my mom's side and look at her lying there, slowly breathing. I just want to cry right now, but there's no time. I gently bite the scruff of her neck and drag her out of the flowing stream. In the corner of my eye, I see China lying there, not moving. I don't want to get any closer to his body. I look at my mom's twitching paw and then down at her stomach. A large wound was cut there. It was still open and bleeding. Russ, I need you to find some leaves, and fast. I say calmly, in hopes to not panic. Without looking up, I already hear Rush's paws running into the trees. The sound starts to fade. Amay? I hear her say. I lower my head down towards hers. I'm here, Mom. I'm here. I say quietly. I watch as she tries to get up and groans. Mom, no, don't move. It will only make it worse. I tell her. Don't worry. Russia's going to get some leaves. You'll be all right. Russia, he's with you? She questions. Before I could answer, I heard paw steps coming towards us. I got the leaves, Russia said, out of breath. He dropped some next to me. We should put some water on them. I'm not sure if her wound is infected, but it might be. It'd be best if we clean it. I nodded in reply and placed the leaves in the stream while keeping a good hold on them. This might sting, I heard Russia say to her. She winced at the slight sting before putting her head down. I put my head against her and smiled. I love you. I love you too, she replied and closed her eyes. All right. I covered the wound as best as I could with leaves. The bleeding seems to be slowing down. In a bit, I'll replace them with dry ones, I heard Russia say. I looked up at him and then back down at my mom. I let everything rush through my mind before I sat down next to her, allowing the tears to roll down my face. Russia's point of view. I looked back at China's body and put my ears down. I know he didn't like me anymore, but he was still once my friend. My best friend. I wouldn't have been able to suffocate him. The death would be too slow to watch in the moment, and knowing it would be coming from my own claws makes it worse. But she had a connection with China too, so how was she able to do it? She cared for him. She has some kind of strength that I don't understand or know where to find. I turn my head and look forward at America, who is crying. Amay, it's going to be all right, I say softly and sit next to him. I know, he said and leaned his head against my chest. After a moment of silence, France opened her eyes once more. Amay, they're coming, she said. What does she mean? Who's coming, Mom? He asked her. Your father and your brothers. They're there. I looked at America and saw his eyes widen. Russia, go get Belarus and Ukraine. I need to find my family. They have to be nearby. He perked his head up and then looked down again. Never mind. I can't leave her here. No. Go get them, she said quietly. I get up quickly. I'm going to get my family. Go find yours, I said before sprinting across the stream and deep into the forest. I saw my brother and sister still asleep. I nudged them both with my paws, hopefully to wake them up. Ukraine, Belarus, get up. We've got to go now. Half asleep, Ukraine got up. Huh? Where's May and China? He yawned. There's no time to explain. France found us and the May's now looking for the rest of his family. I yell. I watch as Belarus gets up and Ukraine informs her about France being here. They both follow me through the dark forest and into the stream with a beaming moonlight. What the hell? I hear Belarus say and notice she's looking at the body in the stream. Who are you? Says a voice from across. I turn my head and see them. All of them. All of his family around France. All of them are here, except May. I'm Russia, and these are my siblings, Ukraine and Belarus. You're America's father. UK, I assume? Yes. You know my son? He asks. Yes, and he went to go find you all, so now I'm gonna go find him. I say, and run past them all into the fields before anyone can ask me something. I hope France can inform them on what happened, and if not, I will when we get back. America's point of view. I run up the field that China took me to. Come on, they have to be here, somewhere. They're somewhere close. They have to be. Dad? I yell and continue to run. I yell all their names and get no response. Soon I start to hear paw steps running. Maybe it's them. I turn my head and see Russia running up the hill. I wasn't too far out, but why is he coming to me? Let me. They're with your mom. All of them. Come on. He yells. I feel my heart race hearing those words. I run past him and over the hill. I pick up the pace and make it to the stream, where I see them all. I stop running and try to speak, but before I can, Canada jumps up at me and tackles me to the ground in a hug. I see my other brothers and father join in. May, I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. Oh, my God. I thought you were dead. Canada yells and wraps his paws around me. I'm okay, I say softly and smile. I look at our mom while hugging him. I slowly unwrap myself from his grip and walk towards her. We need to get Mom home. There's no time to waste. Wait, what about China? What happened to him? New Zealand asks. I look at the body one more time before walking to it. I grab him by the scruff and drag him to the other side of the stream. He's not our friend anymore, I say quietly before walking across. I look at Russia and then at my mom again. We'll tell you what happened, but first, let's help Mom sit up. And that's the end of this chapter. I hope you enjoyed. Anyway, I'd like to invite you to join the Discord, which is linked down in the description below. That being said, I hope you have a nice rest of your day, night, or whatever it is for you. Just enjoy your time. And I will see you tomorrow.